Walking dog. You smoking?
No, no, I quit, man. But how you been?
Very good, thank you. Very good.
You look good, man. You look good.
I know. My beard got gray. I used to have see that like black hair and gray beard.
You know, I was in that same show that you were in, but I don't know. I didn't
Which
see you. Whatever the Al Pacino TV show, Hunter, Hunters.
the hunters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you meet Al?
No, unfortunately not. Dylan Baker killed me before I met Lau.
Right, right.
But
They show.
you know what's really interesting though? After first year, I'm getting another cast to play Rabbi, and that would be in exactly in a scene with Al Pacino. And
Nice.
what's happened was, I don't know. I came from LA, from my agent in LA, and what's happened was, he likes my audition a lot, my agent, and he just about to submit. I said, I'm only concerned about the fact that I was there last year. And he goes, oh my God, no, that's terrible. No, I cannot do that. I said, why not? If they send me audition, they're okay with it, right? So anyway, he submitted, but I maybe this is my cat, Murka.
Oh, what's the cat's name?
Murka.
Wait, is that Russian?
It's a Russian name, Russian girl who is a bandit.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Kellyanne, and Kellyanne's in Canada. Do you know Canada at all?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I love Canada.
I thought so.
I love
Tell,
Montreal.
tell me,
Montreal.
I know you have extensive worldwide happenings. What was Canada like to you? Were you a young boy when you went to Canada?
No, not young boy, but young adult.
Young adult. Right.
Yeah, I love Montreal. For me, it was like northern Paris. I went all the way to where this what's that region where a huge castle is
You
on
mean
the
the
water.
church? The ch- the
N-
like
No,
the big Catholic church?
no
It's
castle.
like
It's like a castle. What's the region?
Castle.
What's the region? Montreal in what region?
Is that near Transylvania?
No,
All right.
no.
Montreal's in Quebec. It's quite a ways from me. I've only been to Montreal once.
Yeah, so I was in Quebec. It must be Quebec City was right on the water, and there's
Yeah.
a beautiful castle, and then it was like a restaurant on the water, and I had the best ever French onion soup. I mean,
Oh, that's my favorite food in life.
Nice.
unbelievable. Never since then ever had this French onion like over there. Never, and it's been quite a few years.
All right. I'm going to ask you a question though.
Yeah.
You said to me, I don't know if this was in confidence. I hope not. But you were a refugee.
Yeah, I left a while ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it difficult for you?
It wasn't easy. It's not a good memory, I'll be honest with you, because uh, at the time it was quite repression, and people who are free thinkers never was welcome there. So um, I will skip that part of my life and then just tell you when I came to America, I was be able to breathe in
Oh,
full full swing of breathing, because it's a beautiful country I love, and it's a beautiful people I love, and it's best country under the sun. It's no
no.
question in my mind.
You're the best, Yuri. Kellyanne, do you have a question for my friend Yuri?
Yeah, well, sure. First of all, very nice meeting you, and congratulations on your nomination for your film. I read somewhere that you got a nomination for Best Supporting Actor in The Way Forward, and
Yes.
I kind of read a little bit about it, and it sounded amazing because from what I read was that you basically had one day to sort of rehearse, and then you're just thrown right in it, and it was all sort of improv. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct. In fact, I probably had less than half a day to rehearse. Pretty much, uh, I was cast without really go through the casting, because director knew me from previous projects with him, and he said to me that he wants me to play a role of psychologist, and he said, kind of like, imagine how that person gonna look for you to you, and that person's supposed to do some kind of experiment, where he is trying to see if people who or children who are affected by their relationship with their fathers can forgive the fathers for the way they were treated when they were little. And so that's kind of a experiment that psychology is doing, a writing book about it. So the way it all took place is that he said to me, write biography in your mind, who you think this person is, and which I did, and that's basically was it. And then I came on the set, and he said to me, um, you're a scientist. You say you something came up, some jump popped up. I don't know what that is. Okay, let me just put my glasses on, because something is blocking my face. Oops.
This guy's so funny, man. I'm so happy I met him at the iPhone commercial that we
Yes.
did
Oops.
together, where somebody was arrested that
Yeah.
day. Do you
Yeah.
remember the
Yeah.
paparazzi getting arrested
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
by the TV police? Yeah,
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. And remember, was this guy? What's his name? He always shows up.
yeah. He's a
Radio
famous
guy.
paparazzi. That guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I looked him up, and the guy's
Yeah.
been thrown in jails before for trying to steal, pictures and everything. So
And I've seen him before on different sets in New York. Yes. So I came on the set, and Roman, he's a phenomenal director. Roman Hawez, um, phenomenal director, good friend with a great vision of what he wants. In the same talking, he let actors to really do whatever they feel is appropriate for the moment. And so I um, I can, and there was a seven people, three. Let me think, three and three, six. Yeah, I was seven. So six people was in the room who supposedly randomly came because psychologists promised to pay them for their time. And there's an interesting thing. It's because in the scene, my friend, also who is supervisor of psychologists in New York State, supposedly called me and telling me that I cannot pay them because it's against some kind of rules. And I said I promised people, and I gonna to go follow through. It was in Russian language, and this person who did it, Albert Makhsir, he is the phenomenal actor and my friend from childhood, and he was also my teacher. So anyway, go back to that. So I knew three people out of six. So some of them I knew a little bit, some of them I know really well. And so Roman telling me, go in that room and be the most like a strictest, the business like person, and tell them what you want to be done, and that's it, and leave the room. So I walk in. I said it was very like a harsh. Hi, how are you? So here's the rules. Bam, 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 bam. People like look at me because they know me. Because it's improv, right? So nobody knows what someone's gonna say. So I I did it. I came back. I go, okay. So can we go on? And he goes, no. He said, no. He said, so he go back and do it even harder. push them even harder. I like look at him and said, okay. So I go back and I really like lay on them, and they're like, there's somebody tried to say, so don't talk to me. There's something like this kind of, the conversation. And people like looking at me like now they don't like it. Now they like really kind of like irritated by my behavior because they don't know what he told me. See, it's look like I'm improving myself and pushing them. So I go back to him again, and I said, good. He said, yeah, yeah, okay, so go on. No. I said, what do you mean? He said, go back again and really, really squeeze them so that. And I like look at him and I'm thinking, something is weird, but I'm not going to argue with the director. So I go back and like really, really like almost being rude to them. But then I start to say, I said, stop, don't talk to. And I see in one of those people, like, in fact, a woman who I did shoot with her before, and different kind of see like her eyes watering from me being so like tough on them, and I like something is not good gonna happen. Like it's like it go through my mind. I go back, Roman. People on the brink to something gonna happen. They may get up and walk away from the set, or who knows. He goes, now go back and be the nicest person
Oh,
can be
jeez.
in the world. We the best possibly can. I'm look at him. I go back and I like thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your effort, for your memories. See if you can forgive your father. They look at me and I see tears and I see like
Wow.
something terrible. Something terrible becomes something beautiful. And when I finish my improv, talking to everybody, when I walk upstairs, supposed to go to my office, room exploded in applause. And I like, he said cut, and then and everybody started applauding. And I like, oh my God, this is my they applauding to me. And they said, and that was like moment of the best recognition I can ever have. And so, and that again, this thing pops up, and then and then things are went unbelievable because after a few years he submitted the manifesto. And in the first, they did not want nobody want to accept him to the from the festivals, because what's happened was, how he was shooting this from with the four cameras.
Wow.
The entire movie was shot within from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. one day, feature
Wow.
film for an hour and a half. I think it's a Guinness record. I mean, I don't know anybody. And so, and it's totally improv. And so, um, before every scene, he comes and said, this is what I would like to see happen. Go ahead and do it. And
All
that's what
right.
we did.
All right. Let me ask you. Here's the situation for you. I follow you on Facebook and all that, and you were up for an award in some other country, and I can't remember which country it was, but you would there was a list of the nominees, and you were showing us as the process unfolded. You were showing us the TV and everything, and I noticed that a couple of the names that you were up against for this award were a an actor who's big into thrillers and dramas and this and that. Kellyanne's is big into thrillers. His name is Michael Paré, and another actor who previously passed away, which to me meant Yuri's not going to win this time, was Danny Aiello.
Yeah.
So you were up against Michael Paré and Danny Aiello, two heavyweights in the industry, and you won. How the hell does that happen?
I don't know. I swear to
Danny
God,
Aiello.
it's so it's so it's so crazy. I first it was happening in London. So I went to London. My was first nomination in 2020 before all pandemic exploded. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so how many times in my life am I going to be nominated? It's a nomination, so I should go. And I put my pennies together and said, okay, I'm going. So I flew Thank God I had the chance to stay with somebody, so I had to pay for the hotel. And so it was a setup was like a small Golden Globe award, and so it was a beautiful tables and the food and the stage so my category and I become friends with a lot of people. So my category comes out, and they show clips from the Daniel Aiello and the other guy, and in mine, and so this that lady, she's opening the envelope,
Yeah, yeah.
and she's saying, and the award goes to, and people in the room start screaming, Yury. And you're like, I said, shut up. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
you doing to me? I mean, and she goes, and the award goes to Yury Tsykun from the way forward. I thought I'm going to, like, I don't know, take off to the cosmos or whatever. I don't know. I
Man.
was so unexpected. So I mean, just to be there was a thrill. To
Yeah.
be in this atmosphere, to meet so many people, networking and everything, it was phenomenal. But to win,
Yeah.
me, yeah, I
I
just like,
I not only did you beat Danny Aiella, but you beat a dead Danny Aiella, which is impossible because whenever a big, much loved star passes away, they automatically win the award. Like
yeah,
Heath Ledger, the Batman experience where he played the Joker. And
exactly.
when they called your name, I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Yeah,
I was happy, but I just
yeah, I was shocked. I was totally shocked. And in fact, so I want to tell the little interesting story that so when I got my trophy, which I can show you right here. I got my trophy here.
nice.
See, okay.
Wait
Nice.
a minute. It says Danny Aiello on it. Wait a minute.
No, I don't think so. This is Murka. So anyway, I okay, I I, I just about to get off the stage with a trophy, and all of a sudden the lady of ceremony come to me and say, "Yuri, come here." And I'm thinking, "Oh my God, they're gonna take my award away from me." I go, I go to her. I said, "Yes." He said, "You don't." I didn't prepare the speech, so I said whatever came to my mind, and I told him how so forgiveness is such a great thing, and we need to really go to look for the bright future and not to bring past with us. And so
Nice.
she like, Yuri, you don't even know what you just said. I said, what did I say? And he said, that's what I'm doing every morning, try to forgive my father to what took place when I was little, and like he
Oh,
in my difficulty with him and everything. So it was like unbelievable. He's a real person who actually experiencing the entire situation of drama what took place in the movie in her personal life. Every time, every morning, she tried to get rid of that, forgive. And so, and after that, of course, pandemic happened, and then I got nominated to go to Nice.
nice.
And in Nice, Daniel was again there. Yeah, I don't know, you know that or not.
Jesus. He gets
And
around for a dead dude.
and
Yeah.
and was more people. I think there were two. It was a lot of, like, almost seven or eight. I don't know, many people in already who selected for nomination. And so then I won in Nice,
Yeah.
and then they submit me or without me submit me a film submitted to um, Madrid, and I won in Madrid, and then submit to Antwerp, and I won in Antwerp, and then now they submit, and now it's the World Independent Cinema Award. It's a combination of seven festivals together. They told me that they select out of 1,000 movies. 1,000 movies was selection,
Wow.
and our movie would have four nominations, and it was me five nominations. It was a sixth time, so I cannot believe that I within 2 years I got six nominations and four wins. I just can't believe. So I asking Roman. I said, Roman, look, I mean, I understand. I mean, I did okay job, but what? What people see? I mean, it's every
Yeah.
country. It's different jury. It's not like the same jury.
Yeah.
He said the way you approach it, the way you start, the whole thing happened at the end. When at the end, when everybody either reconcile with their past or not, it's always big drama. He said they all thought that I am have perfect life. In reality, I did not speak with my son for over 10 years. And
Wow.
after that experience with them, I go to him and said, and I type him, and type comes up on the screen saying, I want to see you, I love you, I miss you. And every time I see this one, I'm choking
Yeah.
because I don't already recognize that's me. It's someone else to me. It's not me. And when I see it, it's and so many times it's not even funny, and I still feel that way.
Well,
So
what I would suggest for you, Yuri, is that you start writing a speech for these things now, since you've won
no,
about 100
no,
awards now. You
no,
should
no,
have a
no, no,
speech.
no,
You
no,
might
no, no,
you might win again. So
no. I know. I can't even possibly imagine anything else happen. I just glad to be there, nominated, and I just I have nothing to add to it. Yeah,
yeah,
but what I want to say about the film altogether,
yeah,
that cast was someone very professional, powerful, but someone's like a really just startup actors was really everybody did phenomenal job, phenomenal, and what's happened is supposed to be color, like a color movie was, but something happened in color adjustments and became black and white, and so
wow,
it was not accepted for a long time to any festivals until that movie. If you remember, who won Oscar from Mexico, I think it's called Roma.
yeah,
When they won, then after that, people started approaching the director for this movie, and then he went over like 40 festivals maybe,
yeah,
and won so many unbelievable awards as a film, and I think he won the best U.S. drama
yeah.
and one of the biggest markets. So yeah, it's pretty unbelievable.
So
Kellyanne,
did I
do you
hear?
have a
Yeah,
question?
yeah. Actually, did I hear you correctly? You said you had 7 nominations for this one film and 4 wins.
I had 6 nominations and 4 wins.
Six
Jeez.
nominations. That's wow. That's fantastic. So just a question would
But it,
hit me.
within 2 years, that's crazy.
Well, yeah, that is crazy. That's like you must be very pleased. That's fantastic.
it's, it's beyond, please. It's just unreal.
Mm.
Well, one of the questions which you already answered is I was going to ask you if you were a father, and as far as like the whole show is about forgiveness, and have you ever had problems with forgiveness, like with your own father, or if you're a father, if you had any problems with forgiveness, or like in your own personal life, like what is your take on forgiveness?
Good
Um,
question.
I had difficult relations with my father, because he was like, he made was like, they don't make those people anymore. He was like a made out of steel. He was very strict, very but very fair. But of course, me, when I want to go walk on my head, and I supposed to do like be in sort of frame. Um, I looking back now, understand that he was right in like pretty much in every directions. I was disagreeing with him, and so to me it was not even forgiveness of him being strict with me and everything. It was more realizing that he was right, but the way he was handle me, because if he would handle me a different way, maybe I wouldn't come out the way I come out. So
So now that
yeah.
you've changed your outlook on your own father, do you change your outlook on your son?
um you're talking about movies, right? A movie.
Well, no, like in your personal life, like if like now that you've changed your outlook on your father for forgiveness, right? Like, has it
Yeah,
changed you as
yeah.
being a father? Like, has it changed your outlook as being a father?
Uh, I don't have a son. I'm not a
Oh, you
father.
don't have a son. Okay,
No,
I
and that
thought you did
that's
have a son.
no,
And
I
we
don't
go
have.
back to his
This is
Manhattan
this is what
in
I was saying.
in Canada.
I was saying it's about the movie itself. That's
Okay,
what I
the
was.
movie itself. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you
Yeah.
said you had a son in real life.
No, he doesn't even have a father. This is all about the movies. So,
Yeah. No. Yeah. So yeah, it actually. I wish I would have a son.
yeah.
That's one of the things I probably, if I would look back on my life, and I would make sure I have a son, or I mean children. And if and yeah, it's a big deal. And older you get, more you realize how important that would be.
Do you think that you could pull it off? Pull it off. I know
Well,
you have such a busy schedule. I mean, you're an award-winning actor.
award winning. That's family is most important.
All right,
No
good.
family, no nothing. And
Hmm.
so to me, I that's big gap in my life. I wish I would have family, and I wish I would have wife and children who I would love with all my heart.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, it didn't happen this way. So, but yeah, but not to go into that sad subject. I just want to say I just recently produced film.
Right. I was going to ask about that. Was that
Oh,
in
okay, all right, good.
Florida? Were you in
Uh,
Florida or something? Where were you?
no, in LA.
In Los Angeles. Okay.
Yes, and it
Is
was
it a
very.
good film or is it shit?
I
You know,
think
let's.
it's awesome. I
All
think
right.
it's awesome. And you know why it's awesome?
Because you're in it.
No, I'm not in it. I'm not as an
Oh,
actor. I'm only producer.
okay.
So because the way it happened was, I produced two films before, and I was like surfing Facebook, and I saw a friend of mine who has a friend who is an actress, and I noticed that she is when I click on her page and I look that she was or she isn't at Syracuse, New York, and I said, wow, it's like so close. And I want
Hmm.
to find out about production in Syracuse because there is new studios in there. And so I thought I'm gonna friend her, and I did friend her and started chatting with her about Syracuse and she said she not any longer live there. She lives in L.A. and she's an actress and a writer, or she wrote a little story and she wished she could make a film, a short film. I said, interesting. I just did two films as a producer. If you wanted to send me your script and I will read and we'll see what's happened.
So
And
what
she's
is it? What is a producer's duties? What's the job of a producer, Yuri?
it's really completely totally different world.
Okay.
It's absolutely have nothing to do with what's in front of the camera. It's a result, but preparation, the whole thing is was so. Just to complete that thought, that I read the script and I love it, and I said,
Hmm.
I will help you. And she's still like, really? I said, yeah, really. And she goes, okay, then be my producer. I said, I will be your producer. And so let's start get production companies. And she said, I only have $500. And I said, we're not going to be able to make it with $500, but let's try. We tried two production companies, like nothing, obviously, high, good people, good, actually good production company, but they did not want to, donate money for $500 because they need at least three people: the cinematographer, who is the director, and also the sound people and helper, assistant of the camera. So I go, let's do fundraise. So we did fundraise like up to $5,000. We wanted to do fundraise, and so idea started in begin. I got involved in April, and by the middle of September, we had a movie. And so it's
Wow.
done, it's complete, and we're waiting to allowed us to submit to Cannes Festival and to
Oh,
start with it. And because every ingredients right now working for that, because they're very strict. They, for example, they wanted to make sure that's a film done within 12 months from the production, which it is. That the film is not in shows in any international festivals, and it's in any internet in under 15 minutes, and that's exactly what we have. So we're hoping. So what's the world over there? Everything. Yeah, yeah, like everything, from unloading the camera, for bringing food, for talking to the people, for getting advertiser, to get the art directors, to get this, to everything you can imagine. And then we script supervisor, which I never been before, and take a follow pictures, and then telling people, oh, it's out of focus, or it's you cut her head off or something. But the
so
script is very,
did
yeah,
it
go ahead.
get accepted into cons?
Not yet, because it's not registration only did not started yet. So we're waiting for the early bird registration. If it will be just accepted, it will be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know. But I don't know. We will see.
So what do you think, producer or actor?
Both.
Ah, you go.
I love both directions. I really do. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. It was not. It was such an educational, and then post production. I brought my friend who is a incredible editor, and I sat with him actually on the
Right,
process and saw how he did. I never knew before. And then sound mix, it was amazing too. Then become movie, and
right,
color
right.
correction and this and that. My goodness, you know. And so yeah, the education was incredible. So now I feel a lot more. Now I know exactly if I start new one, which probably I got actually a couple of offers. One from as far as Africa is concerned,
Wow.
which I consider that, and some other. And then I did. Did you see my pictures with when I did a horror flick, playing crazy, crazy,
Yeah, yeah. I
crazy?
was looking at that, and then Facebook shut down on me. But what was
uh,
that about again?
oh, that is amazing. If that's gonna really become reality, which I certainly hope so, it's gonna be bigger than Walking Dead.
Oh, come on.
Yes, I mean, if you go to IMDb, and if you click on a trailer, it's called Z dash Dead End, Z dash Dead End, and you will see the trailer, and you will know that's
Yeah,
something.
it's actually I watched the trailer last night, and it's absolutely incredible.
What's it
Um,
called,
it's called
Kellyanne?
Z Dead End, and it looks pretty intense.
Yeah,
I love thrillers, and yeah, and it was a great, yeah, it looks really good. That's what
yeah.
you're
So
filming right now, right?
we were in process, yes. I did a couple of days of shoot. We're supposed to go back to LA to shoot, but I don't know, it's on hold right now, so we will see.
Are
Yeah.
you producing that film as well?
No, but no, not at the moment, but who knows, we'll see. I
Yeah.
don't know yet at the moment, no.
So
But I
you think it's very important to surround yourself with very talented people that you can rely on and trust to delegate responsibility as a producer, to delegate people you can trust. And how do you go about choosing people that aren't going to screw up the job totally?
I think we lost sound.
Are you
Oh,
there?
no, that was a good question. Are you there,
It was a
baby?
great
All right.
question.
uh,
Delegate.
Hello,
Do
hello,
you delegate a
hello.
lot?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
uh,
Hello?
We lost his video. Just
I lost you.
We can hear him. I hope he doesn't say something weird. Our audience is in for a treat.
Okay.
I can hear him tapping. Oh, there you are.
There he is.
Are you back? Can I hear you? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
He can't hear us.
No.
Why can't he hear us? Yeah, go ahead. Just talk. I can hear you. I can hear. Yeah, I'm doing sign language.
Just keep talking.
Hello?
He's gonna think we're geese. He's gonna
Can you
think
hear
we're
me?
geese. Yeah, we
Yes.
can
Can
hear
you
you.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he just needs to turn up the volume.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Could you
Hello?
send him a
Hello?
message, Kelly? And
Что это такое? Не то. Restream.
Hmm.
Hello?
Hello?
Uh,
Can you see us?
I'm trying to
how
see.
can I come back? I cannot see you guys.
Can you hear us?
He can't see us, so he's not going to be able to see the chat either.
Yeah,
right?
he's gone. Yeah. I'm back.
Oh, now I see you. I see you. I see you. I see
Oh,
you. I
we
see
got
you.
Yury back.
Oh,
Okay, and
wow.
that's our show. But no, go ahead, Yury. Finish. I got a segment of the show called the 3 Questions, and we didn't do it last week. We had questions from our esteemed fans of the show, but we were asked to bring it
Uh-huh.
back. So I got 3 questions for you, Yury. The first
Okay.
question is, what is the most favorite character you played?
Most favored. Um, yeah, I would say that there is a psychologist, that Dr. Koval. Yeah.
And why is that? Why?
Well, it's like really let me use my ability to go in all different directions without being attached to the script, which helped me to be a real person. Sometimes script kind of like squeeze me in a frame, but I always try to put a little bit of improv into that. But that probably is why, because I was free to go in different directions and not be worried if I go wrong. Of course, it's a lot to do with director because he was great.
All right, here's a question. We'll call it 1A maybe. Have you ever looked at a script, read a script, but you had to do the part because you owed the studio a favor or something, but you were like, this script sucks?
Yeah, I mean, you know what's really sometimes when I get script, like say a role of say a Russian guy who speaks with accent,
Yeah.
the way writers think, the way a writer thinks that actor I would speak totally wrong. They come up with these crazy words which never use for someone with a Russian accent or a Russian speaking person. No, and that is really driving me crazy because I can't really relate to it because I know it's not correct. It's or translation is wrong. So that probably would be the biggest reaction on those kind of things.
All right. Question 2, very, very important and dear to my heart, this question. Will I ever win a friggin' award?
You're already the winner. You're the best.
You're so
You're
sweet.
totally the best because because when you have so many faces, so many looks. When I see your pictures, you're phenomenal actor, and I think award is just it's a it's a material thing, which is yeah, it's always fantastic. But the way I saw your picture, the way I saw your clips, fantastic. You are the winner, bro.
Oh, you're the best. Kellyanne, do you have a question for our special guest, Mr. Yury Tsykun?
Yeah,
How do you go ahead, Killian?
actually, I do have a question that I really need to know. Is
Yeah.
what is your favorite ice cream?
I don't eat ice cream.
All right.
I,
She she like stole one of my questions here.
See, I am a fan, Andrew. I am a
What is
fan.
that? Is that Yury in there? What is that?
no, somebody's popping up. I don't understand where is
Oh,
this thing coming from.
what is that?
This
Is
I
that
don't
you?
know where.
Late night at the
No.
lodge.
Late night
Oh
at the
yeah,
lodge.
that's me. Yeah,
That was
actually,
you?
that was me. Yeah, well, the last picture where was I played in the movie. It was a short film also. Um, I don't know, 10 years ago, something like that. I don't know why it came up. I have no idea.
Okay. Did you ever? Were you ever in a?
Can you?
Oh, could you put it up again?
And I didn't do anything. It pops up by itself. I didn't touch
No,
anything.
I'm not talking to.
I
I'm
don't know
talking to
how.
the producer.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Which one's you?
Not none of those.
Huh.
None of those. If you keep going, I think it's a. This was a one picture when I thought it was me.
Oh, it's like a
When I
blood.
was like with my arms up like this.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure.
Is
I I think it's it's a monster. I think it's a called monster. No, I don't know. I don't see it
right.
right now. It was look like when I was up with my not this one with
There
my
you
arms
are. There.
There you
here.
are.
There.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
that's me. This is me.
What are you
I'm
doing?
going crazy.
Well, there you go.
I'm going. Yeah,
Look at
that's
you.
me.
That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Teddy. I love it. Did you ever get a line in a movie talking about ridiculous Russian lines? Something like "Bring me the borscht, Boris," or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, I did get some kind of this kind of stuff. Yeah, one line type of thing. Of course,
All
but then
right.
you see what I always do, which is probably some director like, some director don't, but most of the directors do like I always improv. I give one very funny example. I did Michael J. Fox show when he was on NBC,
Mhm.
and he broke dishwasher, and so he called for people to deliver new dishwasher, and so we came. He is underneath the dishwasher, fixing dishwasher, and but before that he was supposed to call his wife and tell them the dishwasher arrived, and instead of calling his wife he called 911, and when 911 pick up the phone and ask him what's happening. Oh, I said, oh, I'm sorry, my drugs did not kick in, meaning his Parkinson, right? But operator thought that he is on drugs, and police came, and police broke into his apartment while I am picking him up from the floor, which we're supposed to install the machine, but he was installing the machine. So I'm picking him up, and they were stop, hands up, with us, um, and then he goes, okay, guys, come back tomorrow, and I supposed to say between 11 and 6. I decided to say between 11 and 6. And so my and and I went out, and Mike, and he goes, did he just say sex? And was the end of the show, that episode, and people was laughing like crazy, and so that was one of those. And then,
Did,
of course, one of them was Edie Falco,
yeah.
Nurse Jackie, a
I,
couple
I
of other
worked
things
on
like
I
that.
worked on Nurse Jackie with Edie. Yeah, she kept forgetting her
Oh,
lines.
she's
Lovely lady though.
she's
Yeah,
but she's amazing. She was
yeah.
just like hugging me, and like I know her 300 years. It's
Oh,
unbelievable.
that's so sweet. She was a nice
She's a
lady though.
Oh, she was amazing. She was amazing.
All right,
And
let me ask you the
yeah,
final
go ahead.
question here. Very important question. Borscht, blini, or Brooklyn bagels?
Borscht, blini, blini,
Blini. Really?
blini.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you know why? Because I love blini, but they're supposed to either be wrapped into like a ground meat or ground cheese or a caviar, like a red caviar on
Yeah,
top
yeah.
with a sour cream and a hard boiled egg
Mm.
and shot of vodka for sure.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how you eat blini. That's
Yeah.
delicious.
All right, we're going to close soon, but I want to know what would you like? Another portion of the show is called the Shameless Plug. What do you want to promote right now? What's going on?
What I would promote, well, of course, I cannot promote my film yet because it's still not out there. But what I would like to say is, whoever, if ever can listen, you see, when I do auditions, right? Sometimes you're on, most of the time you're not, because it depends on situation and it doesn't come out the way you want it to come out. You know that you can do better, or you can
Right.
do, if you have more time. Like, for example, my agent called me today at 5 o'clock. Tomorrow I'm supposed to submit video. I mean, I've done it. I got cast. In fact, that how I got cast to um, I play again Rabbi in the film, Dustin Hoffman film. It's coming out. It's called As Sick as It Made Us. It's really going to be a phenomenal film. So, but what I was going to say is, if I would have
There
an
you go.
opportunity, here's some crazy scientists. Look at this. They found all this
Yeah,
stuff.
you look great.
Um,
Oh shit,
when
maggots.
when
Yeah.
yeah, that it was not
Oh,
a horror flick. I wasn't.
you're great.
Yes. So what I was gonna say was that if I would have an opportunity, if director or producer give me time and opportunity, I can do phenomenal job as long as I have this time to prepare. It's not enough to
Right,
me.
right.
It's not enough time to get into character, it's because life is going on. So I have only
Yes.
so much, maybe 2 3 hours to prepare, and that would be, if I can promote that. If someone give me a chance, I would do it great. But the chance, that's what we all wanted, don't we? Right?
And the chances added up to what is it? 5 awards or 4 awards out of 6? What is it?
4 awards, four,
Out of
four
6.
awards, 6 nominations.
So you should just
Yeah.
hire this guy if you want to sell your movie. Kellyanne, do you have any questions for my dear, dear Bellini eating friend Yury? Don't forget the vodka. Kellyanne, you got a question?
Actually, I just want to say it's been a complete joy to meet you. And as far as questions, I huh,
Oh,
I'm actually
I have something to two things for you. One thing is, I would love to do something in Canada, some movie in Canada,
oh,
if it's
nice.
possibility. If you, I can send you my acting portfolio with my reel and my resume. If you can do something with it. So if you have send me your email, I can send it to you. So we'll have, okay. And the same
Kellyanne,
here. You're an
definitely.
actress, right? You you you're an actress, right?
she was called the queen of TikTok at one point because of the very short movies she was doing, which were just absurd, absurd, absurd.
You can send me your information too, because never know, we maybe be able
Yeah,
to do something with you as well here
look at
in
that.
us.
Look
Perfect.
at
Thank you
that.
so much, Yuri. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, you two, you can exchange your emails. And Yuri, do you have a contact information, like an email or, well, the producers, the people, the studios? Where can they contact you?
Yeah, I can. Should I send it to you, email
Well,
to
just
you?
just put it in the chat here. What is it?
I
What is it?
um
What's a good
I don't
contact?
know how.
It's
Instagram,
Well,
different.
good
Facebook.
contact
What?
is Facebook is great. Yes, absolutely. Email is great. Again, I can give my phone. I mean,
No, don't
that's
give me a
fine.
phone.
What too?
Yeah, give
No,
me your phone
okay.
after the show. I don't even have your phone number.
Okay. So sounds good. So I will. Yeah, Facebook is great.
All
So
right.
Messenger,
I'll
and
look you up
or
on Facebook.
email
Yep.
the one. Yeah, an email. Yes, I can send you my email. I have two. Um, and But main email is the one who you just send it to me. That's
Okay.
my first name, first letter, and my last name, and nvycat.rr.com. So, and it was great pleasure talking to you guys.
Thank
And
you,
my
Yury.
bro, he
Thank
was so
you.
funny when we did the commercial. It was great.
Okay, and next week we're gonna have a show. We're gonna have the people behind the DAFTA Awards, where my latest movie was in London, was viewed in London. And no, I did not win an award, even though I was great in this. Okay, but
Totally were great. Totally were great.
they're
I
gonna
saw, I
be
saw, I saw the clip. I saw the clip. You were fantastic.
right, and I will ask them the question: why did our movie not win? Because we're Americans. I will ask that. But come
Yes.
back next week. Every Monday at 5:30. You got this show. You got another show called Clorin Show. Cloren's show is Thursday at 6:30 p.m. It's Mojo Rising. Topical entertainment news. I'm Andrew the Aardvark Kelly. My special guest Yury Tsykun and Kellyanne the Canadian goose. She's got her ears to the ground and she's got a long beak. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you,
you. Thank
guys.
you. Thank you. All the best. Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank
To
you,
you
my
as
friend.
well.
Bye.